Hey Hopkins, I'm sure many of you have heard of the tragic passing of Chief Jim Scanlon. I just came back from his funeral service where he was given a beautiful send-off at the Hopkins Center for the Arts from the Hopkins Fire Department, the Hopkins Police Department, Hopkins City staff, Bloomington Police and fire departments from all around the metro area. Council members Garrido, Beck, and Hunke were in attendance along with Representative Dean Phillips and State Representative Cheryl Joachim. Pastor John from Gethsemane gave a wonderful eulogy, and his Hopkins police and fire colleagues gave him a send-off befitting a great man. With permission from his family, I would like to read to you a declaration on behalf of our city. This is a proclamation declaring today Jim Scanlon Day in the city of Hopkins. Whereas Assistant Chief James Jimmy Scanlon passed away on Friday, November 4th, 2022 after going into cardiac arrest the day prior. And whereas Chief Scanlon died in the line of duty. And whereas Chief Scanlon served the Hopkins Fire Department as a firefighter for 14 years from 2008 to present, and has served as Assistant Chief since 2019. And whereas Chief Scanlon also worked for the Hopkins Police Department for 16 years, 2004 to 2017, as a reserve officer, dispatcher, and public safety officer. And whereas Chief Scanlon was chief of the Chemical Assessment Team, a unique statewide resource based in Hopkins, deploying state-of-the-art life-saving equipment requiring a combination of the latest scientific knowledge and a quick technological competency. And whereas Chief Scanlon grew up here in Hopkins, graduating from Hopkins High School in 2003 and working for the city starting at age 16 as a seasonal in IT, assisting his dad, Bob Scanlon, who worked for the city from 2001 to 2003. And whereas Chief Scanlon's funeral was held on November 9th, today, 2022, at the Hopkins Center for the Arts. And whereas Chief Scanlon will be deeply missed here in Hopkins. He was known for his commitment to Hopkins and helping others however he could. And whereas Chief Scanlon embodied the city of Hopkins in this commitment through his selfless service, passion, and grit, he will never be forgotten here in the city of Hopkins. Now, therefore, I, Patrick Hanlon, Mayor of the City of Hopkins in the state of Minnesota, along with my fellow council members, let it be resolved that November 9th, 2022, today, shall be designated as Jim Scanlon Day in the city of Hopkins. So that is the proclamation, and after returning from his funeral, it was obvious that Jim Scanlon had a reputation as having the highest response rate in the fire department, meaning more than anyone he would drop what he was doing at a moment's notice to help out the people of Hopkins. Now, he leaves behind a family of his wonderful wife, Kat, and their 4 children, Arabella, Killian, and Laina and Liam. Jim Scanlon was always there for us whenever we needed him. Even if he didn't know us, he was willing to sacrifice not only his time, but his safety for us. As a community, let's make sure that we are there for his family in their time of need. Attached is a link to a GoFundMe site to assist his family as they adjust to life without their amazing father and husband. Thank you, Hopkins, and stay safe out there.